Let me give you guys a quick example. When you buy your house for, let's say, $182,000 and you sell it for $215,000, you like inflation then, don't you? Because inflation is what took your house and the value up. When you bought it 10 years ago, it was 182. When you sold it, the area inflated, cost of living went up, so you sold it for 218. So you took home $30,000. That's inflation. See, you love capitalism when you're on the right side of capitalism. You hate capitalism when you're getting capitalized on. So all you got to do is start thinking like the big players think, and then you'll stop letting them take advantage of you. So a job that pays you linear is not enough when prices are going vertical. Now, we're talking about the problems that will plague you if you don't understand capitalism. These are the problems that plague you if you don't understand capitalism. The second one is taxes. I want you guys to understand what I said at the beginning of the webinar, in case you just joined me. This is important. You were trained as a young adult. You were trained a lot of times as an old adult. You were trained as a child to contribute to capitalism, but not participate in it. So here's what happens to you in capitalism. Other entities who understand the system, inflation is hitting you. They understand it. Taxes are hitting you. They understand it. Taxes take the first third of your income if you have a W-2. Now, this is important. In America, how you make your money determines how you get taxed. In other words, the real estate example I just gave, because that's called capital gains, the $30,000 that you just made buying your house for 182, I think I sold it for 218. The $30,000 or whatever that you just earned is called capital gains. When money or assets make money, it's taxed different. So you'll keep the majority of the $30,000. When $30,000 is earned on a job, it's taxed higher because labor makes money at a higher tax rate than assets make money. Why? Because rich people have assets, poor people work. So the capitalistic society that you live in says, tax the poor more and give the rich breaks. That's capitalism. So you got a choice. Oh man, this country a trip. You know what capitalists will say? Move. Or you got a choice. Okay, Brian just gave me an aha moment. I get it. Assets don't pay the taxes that labor does. I need to make more of my money with assets and use my labor money to buy assets. But no, capitalists got me using my labor money to buy cars. Y'all don't hear me. Okay, I need to use my labor money to buy assets. But no, capitalists got me putting my labor money in the bank, getting 1%. Capitalists use money to buy assets. But no, I'm going to use my income and buy every new purse, every new pair of shoes, go to every mall, buy things that a month later at a yard sale won't give me 10% of what I paid for it. See, this is when you understand the value of money, because a lot of people don't understand the value of money. Let me help you understand the value of money. Take everything in your house, put it out in a yard sale, and see what people are willing to pay for your precious things. Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. Take your sofa, take your chairs, take all that stuff you love, and go have a yard sale and see what the public is willing to give you. You know why they won't give you as much? Because most of your stuff depreciates daily. Why does most of your stuff appreciate daily? Because business owners bring out new stuff. That means your stuff is old, but the business owner with the new stuff wins because he's a business owner. So you can sit around all you want and talk about how well you're doing on your job. And you will never, ever, ever hear me bash a job. What I'm telling you is that's not enough to compete with the inflation and the taxes that come as a result of you losing that money off the top. Only because of the tax code you're in. W-2 equals tax first. Now, check this out. You already have sales tax, ad valorem tax, property tax, right? I'm just gonna stop right there. We're not gonna talk about your state taxes, right? Your county taxes you pay, your city taxes that you pay, all these things that you pay. I just gave you an example with your income tax, not your property taxes, not your sales taxes, not your ad valorem taxes, not the tolls on all the highways. Man, I was down in Florida recently. Florida got it set up now where if you don't even know, they don't even warn you. You just get tickets mailed to you because you don't have a little pass. You just on the highway just riding, getting taxed for 20 miles. It is such a hustle. Man, in Florida, if you don't know what you're doing, you're going to have a bill waiting on your ass when you get home. Look, I said it like I just bleeped myself. You're going to have a bill waiting on your ass. And when you get home from some of these cities, I'm telling you right now, man, they taxing you on the highway while you drive. Oh, but you still making the same income you were making on your job 10 years ago. But everything around you is sky high. You're not going to make it. See, you're not going to get wealthy until you understand the things that keep you from getting wealthy. It's just mentality. That's all. It's just mentality. So let me show you guys something before we go. I'm going to tackle this next week. Big. This is the booger bear right here. For those of you that are on the webinar, the booger bear and the death of your financial freedom is all tied up in your debt. Look, let me tell all you guys something. And this I know for sure. If you don't get a hand on your debt, your credit card spending, your car notes, high interest mortgage, student loans, and things that a lot of us are born into, you can forget ever getting wealthy. Let me say that again. If you don't understand your credit card payments, your student loan debt, high interest loans on your mortgage, high interest loans at these little payday places and all this crazy stuff, leveraging your car, leveraging your next check. If you don't understand all these different forms that create debt for you, you'll never get rich. Then we look up and go, oh, I don't have enough money for my children's college fund. Yes, you do. You gave yours away to the banks and they sent some kids to school and didn't send yours.